Hey everybody, it's me Sean, and welcome to another brand new series, Rise of Industry. Now this game has been out for a little while. I think it came out about 6 weeks ago. I don't remember. The first alpha was a first alpha, and I didn't really feel like it was worthy of featuring on our channel. But Alpha 2 came out today, and it looks much better, and I think it probably is ready. It's still, well, you'll see. But I'm really excited about this game. So it's sort of a Transport Tycoon. Has a little bit of like capitalism, the game Capitalism in it. Um, yeah, it's pretty fun and it's complex, and that's what I really like about it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're just going to do a quick start because that's just a nice balanced start. I've tried a couple of custom games as I was fiddling around with it earlier, and that still could use a little bit of work. So as you can see there, this is an alpha game. We're still in very early gameplay. So immediately you should be able to notice the why I would say this is similar to Transport Tycoon, because it has that kind of a look to it. Here at the very beginning, we have several different towns here. Let's take a look. We've got Blaben, and Capfield. They're pretty close to each other. Nort-on-Sea is right there, and Eastridge is there. So this will probably be the area that we start in. You kind of want to start close to your towns. We've got Weston over here, and I'm going to guess this road will lead us to Kelborough. And there does not seem to be much down in this corner. So plenty of opportunity for resource exploitation and whatnot. And not much going on this side either. Okay, so we probably want to make these 4 towns our main towns, and probably the first 3 here. So let's just take a look at each of the towns. Here in Eastridge, we have a grocery store and a liquor store. And the grocery store, so there's our liquor store. It wants beer, brandy, wine, and barley, whiskey. So several of those we can make from wheat and water and glass, I think. And here the grocery store wants eggs, hamburgers, pies, and canned fish. Great. So that's Eastridge. Close that down. Now, if I pin that, what happens? I guess it just stays there. All right, that's fine. So next town up, let's go ahead and skip up here to Blaben. And they have a grocery store and a tailor. So the grocery store also wants pies and also wants burgers, and to a lesser extent meat, and OJ. All right, so we've got 2 people requesting pies and 2 people requesting burgers. That's good. And then we also have a tailor. I'm not really going to worry about the tailor at this point because I don't think we're going to be producing the goods for a tailor. Here at Capfield, we have another grocery store and another tailor. Maybe we will need to get into tailoring. I was kind of hoping to get into some sort of wood products. So here they want oranges, apples, grapes, and milk. None of which is a very profitable item, so you know what, I'm not even really going to worry about what they want. And then they want a tailor as well, so it may come down to going for a tailor. Let's see what they want here on Nort-on-Sea. I can go ahead and close that down. They have a hardware store and a grocery, and their grocery wants, well, they want mostly raw materials as well. So they want OJ. So I might start with burgers and pies and cakes. And then we can expand out from there. So let's close. Oh, I guess those are pinned up, so they're not going to close down. All right, so let's look at our recipe book here. And we're going to want burgers. They call them hamburgers? There we go. Hamburgers, which require dough and meat, and pie and cakes requires dough, milk, and eggs. So requires eggs, which means we're going to have to make chicken. Chicken does make meat, but it won't make milk. Milk, of course, is going to be produced by cows. That's going to produce leather, which we could then use to make clothing. So we're going to have to make a bunch of different little farms here, but I think that that's going to give us a good start. So we can use that leather to start going to some of the clothing stores as well. Yeah, we've got a nice lake here, which will give us a good source of water and sand and stuff. Actually, this lake may be an even better source of that. Maybe we want to kind of set our industrial park up in this area or in this area. You know what? It really doesn't matter. We could set it up in both. I think I'm going to go ahead and start it in this area. So, well, first we are going to want a water source. So let's go with a... No, sorry, I did fiddle around with this game and like I figured out, oh, I can make a profit. That's always the best way to start out a game, right? Like, oh, I can make a profit. Game solved. But I didn't really play around enough to like start to memorize where things go or anything. So we're going to lay down our water station here. We're going to connect up our roads and we will connect that to our main road. There we go. So now we've got water coming out and we are going to need grain to feed our cows and stuff for sure. So we go to our crop farms here and you know, how am I going to want to set this up? I think I'll put you towards over here. I just don't really know the best way to lay these things out. It's going to be embarrassing, and you know, 6 months or whatever, I'll look back at this and just scoff at how badly I'm doing at building up these farms and everything. But for now, whoops, we're just going to stick with what we have. So we're going to be producing wheat, and I need to add a wheat field. Now, the first game I played, I would add like 3 fields. Well, guess what? You don't need to add all the... Oh, shoot. You don't need to add all those fields. Oh, and we can rotate the map. I love it. All right, so I'm going to demolish that road there. We're going to add a field. All right, so now we're producing wheat. I'm just going to stick with... Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. So nauseating. I'm just going to stick with the 1 wheat field for now. And that wheat field will make food that we will use to feed. So we're going to need chickens and cows, huh? So we'll put one of them there, and then we'll put another... Oh, all right. Well, sure, we'll just place the chicken field right off the bat. Sure. Why not? And then I escape, and I escape, and then I push X, and I can duplicate like that. And then we'll put a cow farm. Yeah, why not? Maybe this is not the optimal efficiency, but we're going to go with it anyways. But we're not going to place a chicken farm on that one because we were making cows with this one. But they use the same thing, wheat and water. So we're going to add a field there. Now, I don't think I could have done both. Oh, nope, you sure can't. Okay. So it will actually change the existing field. Got it. All right, so I couldn't have done both within the same thing. All right, so we're going to have meat, eggs, milk, and leather coming out of there. Maybe we can put our industries in here because they don't use nearly as much stuff. Now, pies and cakes are going to use dough and then milk and eggs. Great. So we're going to need to make dough first. And then hamburgers are going to use dough and meat. Great. So we're going to need a dough factory, which should be pretty easy. That is a food factory. We're going to have several food factories. So we'll have this one to make dough. We'll have this one to make, well, here, let's do it like that. That's going to make whatever, one of the food products, and this will make the other food product. Good. So here we set this to production of dough, and it will need food or grain and water, which we are producing. This one we will produce pies and cakes. Great, we're producing all of those goods now. And this one will produce hamburgers. All right, so we still need to figure out something to do with our leather. Everything else we should be able to get rid of. So I'm going to go ahead and close those up. And now the thing about this game is you need to your production things deliver stuff to where they go. You don't like set up trucks to pick things up or anything. So we are going to set the destination. We are going to deliver to, oh, we need to deliver to all these places, don't we? But I'm also going to need to deliver to that food factory. So am I going to need, is there like a warehouse, a distribution center maybe? Offshore gatherers, orchard, plants, industry parks, pollution, those aren't available yet. All right, so there doesn't seem to be any warehouses. So I can't really like set up a central distribution point where I would take the water and then deliver it somewhere else. I know that I could use trains to do that later on. So I might actually need more than one water plant. So I guess I need to set that up. It's kind of a drag because they're not like critically expensive or anything, but they do have like maintenance costs and stuff. But on the other hand, pretty much everything uses water, so it's not the end of the world. So we're gonna run roads around here, and I did not mean to do that, but too late. What's done is done. There's got to be a hotkey for that. Okay, there we go. B for bulldoze. All right, so we've got 2 water plants set up now. So this first one, destination, and it's too bad you can't just like click on a destination now and add it. Can I do that and that? No. Can I do that? No. Right clicking doesn't work either. All right, so I'm going to go to farms, and this is crop farm 1. There we are. And the next destination will be livestock farm 1. So choose destination, livestock farm 1. Great. You start with 3 trucks, so I need to buy 3 more trucks, and I'm going to assign them to go there, and then I will go to this one, and same thing here. We're going to choose a destination. This will be livestock farm 2, and our factory, food factory 1. Very good. Great. We're going to buy 3 more trucks. We're going to assign those right there. Okay, so now we've got the water coming in. Here we're going to need to have wheat going out. We're going to multiple destinations here. We're going to each of the farms. Choose farm, that one. Choose farm destination. This will be a factory, food factory dough. So I don't think we're going to need 3 trucks going to each of those, but I do think we're going to need more than 1 truck going to the dough factory. So I'm going to have those set up like that. Go ahead and shut that down. And here's our dough factory. The dough factory will deliver to the food factory 2. Probably 2 trucks ought to be fine for that. And it will also deliver to food factory 3, which are both right across the street. So I won't need very many trucks at all on those. All right, those are good. And the chicken farm is going to, let's see. Now these are set up for their production, right? Okay. It's weird that sometimes it will show me what their production is, but other times it won't. So food factory 2 is pies and cakes, and it needs eggs. And food factory 3 is hamburgers, and it needs meat. All right, that's good. We close that down. Now, what else do we need for pies and cakes? Dough, meat, or dough, eggs, and milk. All right, so this one, Food Factory 2 is going to deliver milk, and it will deliver to Food Factory 3 meat, and I need some trucks for that. 1, 2, 3, and I forgot to get additional trucks on this one. 1, 2, 3. We're going to assign those. There we go. And now I need to deliver stuff from the food factories to the grocery stores. So here we're going to choose a destination. We go commercial. And we want to go to Blaben and Eastridge? No, North-on-Sea? Or must be Blaben and Eastridge. Alright, got it. Eastridge. And then Blaben. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Is that the grocery store? Yep, alright. Ah, good, and we can dump off the extra meat here. We can dump off the extra eggs there. Alright, so where did my factory go? There we go, destination. So you're gonna go to Blaben, and you're gonna go to Eastridge, and we're gonna put on 3 more trucks. It's probably not gonna be enough trucks for this longer route, but we will wait and see. And here we're gonna do the same thing. Commercial, Blaben, commercial, Eastridge, 3 more trucks. 1, 2, 3. Great, I can shut those down. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We should be able to start producing everything at this point. And here we have potentially leftover eggs. Sure would be nice if I could dedicate, well, let's wait and see what we have left over. Let's let the vehicles start delivering to all the production facilities first, and then we'll see what we have left over after that. So I'm going to turn the speed up here. We can see water trucks gathering water. They're going to start delivering to wherever they're delivering to. Now, I don't know what's going on up here. That is the AI working, doing their thing. So we can see here that we've got wheat grown in the field, and it'll get delivered. There we go. And I guess each truck takes 1. So I'm not sure whether we're going to be producing enough wheat. I might need more than 1 field, but we were definitely overproducing it in the test games that I made. So give it a little bit of time here. There we go. That factory looks like it made some dough, which then delivered to these food factories, which I guess are still waiting on getting some stuff, maybe. They've gotten some meat. They're just waiting on dough and eggs and whatnot. Here, our chicken farm is also waiting on wheat. So I probably ought to gonna add another wheat field. Actually, I'm not gonna wait forever on that. We've got a lot of stuff that demands wheat. We've got plenty of water everywhere, so I don't really need to worry about keeping up with the water production. Oh, well, I guess I just closed all my windows. So, oh, what's that? Is that one of our trucks delivering a good? Look at that. Food delivering. Can we follow that truck? No, I guess we can't. I mean, we can sort of try to follow it by slowing the speed down a little bit. And it is, of course, going to Blaben. I am not going to stop saying it that way. That's not true. I probably will. So I believe that the AI farms will like sell their oranges, but where do the oranges go? Are they going to a grocery store or something? Oh, they'll buy oranges. Got it. Okay. All right, let's turn that speed up a little bit. I do want to see our truck deliver to the grocery store. Oh, there we go. And it made $20,000 for us. Very nice. All right, and how do I close that? There we go. I push the escape button. That'll close it. So we have got a slight amount of profit coming in. That's good. Looks like we're producing some stuff. Got a lot of water in storage. That's usually the case. Here we're going to be stockpiling up on leather. So let's take a look and I've noticed that the alerts are a little weird. So the destination is lacking storage spot on slot number 2. I believe that means that the Food Factory 1 is full of water. Yep, exactly. So these can be a little annoying, I'll be honest with you. It's good to know, you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, I'm overproducing. What am I going to do? I can't really produce less. So let's take a look at some of the clothing. Textile Factory. So fabric. What is fabric? Fabric is cotton and dye. Well, that's no good. No. All right. So we are going to need cotton, and we're going to need fabric no matter what I want to do. Like, what can I do with leather? It'd be nice if it would tell you what you could do with, oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. It'd be nice if it would tell you what you could do with each of the different things. Oh, leather furniture. But we don't have anybody that wants to buy leather furniture. Yeah, well, I get that. That's how you make leather. Thank you. So, my leather, I can make work clothes and handbags. Rubber is made from oil and gas. Yikes. So how would I make dye? I bet you make dye from oil as well, huh? Coal and oil, yeah. Well, I don't really need to start making those things quite yet. I'd have to buy a petrochemical plant. On the other hand, everybody wants clothes. Handbags, work clothes. Work clothes are worth a lot. And I guess if I start making, but I would need dye, which means I would need coal and oil, which are going to be expensive investments. On the other hand, I have $20 million, but that would go pretty quickly. Let's see. If I look at so 650 for a textile factory, $1 million for a petrochemical plant. I'm gonna need another orchard, and a coal mine is cheap, surprisingly. So is an oil drill. That's very surprising, actually, and a gas pump. All right, I guess we could afford to do all of those things that we need to do to get clothing coming out. I don't feel like the game is producing any of those things. And we actually happen to have an oil drill right there. Is there, what's this, coal? There's coal. Is there gas? Gas is weird. It looks like little swamp things or something. There we go. That's gas right there. So we needed oil, gas, coal, and then just like a cotton farm, right? All right, so we've got something to look forward to in the next episode. But as I'm sure you could hear, that timer meant we have reached the end of this episode. So there we go. That's episode number 1. Oh, look at that. We have gas right there. So I don't even need to go any further. We can produce all this stuff right here in Brainerd. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, like if you know how to play this game better than me, which wouldn't be a surprise, let me know down in the comments. I'd like to hear it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.